the iPhone 15 series just launched a little over 2 months ago, but as you just read the headline, major changes are coming to the iPhone 16 series. So the rumor mill is rife with talks around the iPhone 16 series, and even when the phones are actually at the very least 10 months away from their official launch. So what are the new changes, what could be the new changes, and what are the expected new features? I'll tell you everything that you need to know about the new iPhone 16 series in this video. Hello everyone, I'm of Fiiber by India Today, and before we get on with the rest of the video, consider hitting that red subscribe button for detailed tech videos, and also turn on the bell so that you don't miss any of our latest updates. With that said, let's get started. So let's start with the screen sizes, and let me first tell you that the iPhone 16 and 16 Plus are rumored to retain the same 6.1 inches and 6.7 inches sizes from the 15 and 15 Plus, but the new Pro models, that would be the 16 Pro and 16 Pro Max, they could see a screen size increase. So the rumored changes are that the iPhone 16 Pro could sport a 6.23 inches display, while the iPhone 16 Pro Max could get a 6.85 inches display, which would also mean that since the phone will grow in size, the weight will also increase, and these new phones are expected to be taller and wider than their predecessors. Okay, this year it was only the iPhone 15 Pro Max that got the new periscope lens, the 5x optical zoom lens. But with the next generation, the 16 Pro and the 16 Pro Max both are rumored to get new periscope lenses. So the 16 Pro could maybe get the same 5x lens from the 15 Pro Max, but the 16 Pro Max is rumored to get an all new super periscope lens, which could focus on notable improvements in focal length as well as increased optical zoom. Next up, let's talk about the extra capacitive button, which is rumored to come to the iPhone 16 Pro series, which will also bring us one step closer to Apple's dream of that portless iPhone, the buttonless iPhone. So the extra capacitive button could make its way right below the power button, where currently the 5G antenna resides, and the 5G antenna could instead make its way to the below of the volume buttons on the left side of the frame. And speaking of capacitive buttons, the action button, which debuted on the iPhone 15 Pro and the iPhone 15 Pro Max, well, this one could come to all the models of the iPhone 16 series, that is the 16, 16 Plus, 16 Pro and 16 Pro Max. So action button on all the iPhones, well, this is good news, but Apple, please add some more functionalities to the action button. I think that would be great. The iPhone 15 Pro series is powered by the A17 Pro chipsets, while the iPhone 15 and 15 Plus are powered by the A16 chipset. So what about the iPhone 16 series? What kind of processors are we going to see in the newer models? So naturally, the iPhone 16 Pro and the 16 Pro Max could get the A18 Pro, but again, what about the 16 and 16 Plus? Will they get a trimmed down version of the A17 Pro chipset? Well, the rumors are currently suggesting that all the iPhone 16 models, 16, 16 Plus, 16 Pro and 16 Pro Max, could get A18 series of chipsets. So maybe Apple could get an A18 chipset for the 16 and 16 Plus, maybe that could be the name, and the 16 Pro and 16 Pro Max could get the A18 Pro chipset. But again, the chipsets, the A18 series, they will be based under the same manufacturing process by TSMC, but to justify the Pro moniker in the A18 Pro, maybe it could get an extra GPU or so. Only time will tell. Moving on, the iPhone 16 series is also rumored to feature stacked battery technology. So this way, the battery capacity can still be the same, but the endurance will see gains in like huge numbers. And this way, it would also allow Apple to add faster charging. So maybe we could see 40-watt wired charging and 20-watt fast wireless charging. Okay, the last one, well, consider this one as a wild rumor, because alongside the 4 iPhones, the 16, 16 Plus, 16 Pro and 16 Pro Max, there could be a 5th iPhone. It could be the iPhone 16 Ultra, and this phone could be the top of the line with all the bells and whistles, bigger display, better camera, and maybe we could also see a portless design. But again, the iPhone 16 Ultra is the wildest rumor, so I would suggest take this information with a healthy grain of salt. So what do you think about these new changes that could come to the iPhone 16 series? Are you excited about them? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, for all the latest in tech, stay tuned to Fiiber. I'll catch you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.